The Pough Mental Health injury report, and I tell you what, it's getting longer and kind of unfortunate, but a lot of those guys yesterday, Coach, played a big role and got hurt at one point in the game.
Yeah, and we're trying to keep those guys in the lineup. I'm sometimes thinking we maybe ought to just kind of get them out and see if we can get them all healthy.
Terrence Smith, you see, going down with the knee injury on that catch over the middle. Nate Richardson yesterday, Will Ford still banged up. Travell Jameson, another injury yesterday, and Raphael Bush, the bandit linebacker, injured yesterday as well. Another segment we've instituted.
Wardrobe for Buddy Pough is provided by Lurie's. Lurie's is a proud sponsor of the Buddy Pough Show.
Second half, Norfolk State, South Carolina State down 13-10. Coach, you begin with possession and know it's got to be a different second half.
Yes, we do, and we start off here by them kicking off to us. We can't get it across the field, so we end up being back at about our 20-yard line. And, you know, in the day's new game, with the kickoff being back as far as you want to get that thing around midfield. Cleve comes up, kind of had a bad read here. You know, maybe should have thrown the ball over here to the right to the running back. And, you know, we end up having to punt. And
one of the strong suits of this team this year, you have to say, is to be the punting game.
Well, you know, it's tough when your punter is your best highlight, you know, so, you know, you got to figure a way to make that clean up a little bit. But you're right, Aaron Harris had a tremendous year so far and averaged 50 yards a punt yesterday. So
another guy with a tremendous game. Keon Brooks had a strong game.
Yeah, Keon's playing pretty good for us, and he continues to, you know, to be a character for us, and the guy that's a joy to be around. Bailey Brinson here makes a nice play. He jumps in front of their receiver and makes a play here. And, you know, we throw a nice little play-action deal here to Octavius Darby. This is a guy we got to get involved a little bit more. And, you know, somehow or another we don't, but we're going to find a way to get the football to our tight ends more this week.
A little inside screen to Phillip Morris, pick up some good yards, and South Carolina State now moving the football, and this is a little bit more than what we would like to see. We fumble it and come up with it, though.
Yeah. Jonathan's got to take the football better. Got it down too low, and you know, we end up fumbling the ball there, but now here we go. And
going up top, Cleveland McCoy's got a man out there. What a catch by Trey Young.
Oh, boy. Almost wish he could have caught it running in the end zone, but, you know, we messed this up. And then we get the football here. Don't block this thing right. Don't run it right.
And this is where South Carolina State has struggled, and that is getting the football into the end zone, in the red zone. We get 3 points, but you know you wanted 7 out of that deal. And 5.5 to go in the third, and we're tied at 13.
First and goal on the 3-yard line. You got to get the football in, and that, you know, that's killing us. And Phillip Adams here is making a nice play here. He's getting to be a big-time corner for us. I think he's going to be a tremendous player in the years to come. And
Jason Ayers putting the pressure on Casey Hansen. Good coverage in the secondary once again for the defense, and we pretty much got them shut down here.
We did. We shut them down the entire second half. They didn't score the second half, and you know, Terrence Allen pulls him out of the pocket, and, you know, we make the tackle on the edge here. Run a little reverse here to Trey, and, you know, he almost gets around the edge here, but it's still for a nice gain, about 10, 12 yards, somewhere in that neck of the woods.
Picks up 10 yards on the reverse, Trey Young, and again, offensively, we are starting to move the football once again, getting into Norfolk State territory, but again, it'll eventually be the red zone. It'll be the Achilles heel.
Yeah, and the Bush kid makes a nice catch here in traffic. And we got to figure out how to get him the ball a little bit more, because I think he's a little bit tougher than some of the other guys.
13-13, we go into the fourth quarter. Norfolk State now getting it downfield, close to midfield, but once again, the defense comes through for you.
Yeah, you get a chance to see this play twice here. We don't quite get to him, and, you know, he gets the ball off the edge here, and Travis Henderson makes the tackle.
Norfolk State now trying to get something going, getting close to Bulldog territory, going up top. And a big play here, almost even bigger play by Phillip Adams.
Yeah, Phillip almost makes another interception here, but he gets his hands on a lot of balls. And, you know, if that keeps happening, he's going to eventually start making some plays here. And then, you know, we get a sack here. I think it's Raphael Bush and Terrence Allen on a blitz here. You see him coming again.
And Cedric Lloyd from the outside.
And Cedric Lloyd eventually comes off and makes the sack. So this is a very, very nice play by our defense.
Again, the defense played extremely well Saturday, giving the ball back to the offense. Now, we start off deep in our own territory, but able to wedge it out.
Yeah, we make a couple plays here, get out some, and, you know, get out to, I guess, maybe about the 30-yard line here. JoJo McFadden makes a good run here, but we end up eventually having to punt this ball here, and we give it back to him, and our defense is back on the field.
They go back and forth, and the defense again, Terrence Allen coming on the blitz. The outside forces them back inside, and Ced Lloyd to make the tackle.
And Keon Brooks, you see there also. So both those guys make a nice play there.
Bulldogs again, all tied up 13 apiece. As Brooks, you see, it looks like he's being held knocks the quarterback down with the offensive lineman on top of him.
Takes the offensive line and drives him into the quarterback. Very nice play by Cedric.
Rolling out now, this is Casey Hansen throwing the football back, and a big pick here, LaQuinn Ellaby.
Quinn makes a nice interception here, and we're in great shape here. We got the football deep down their territory, at least on the positive side of the field, with a little bit of time here. And this is a tremendous play here by Trey Young.
Trey Young picking up the first down. I think that was a 3rd down and 10 or 11, and he picked up the necessary yards. Cleve making something happen here, and this was an almost play as well.
Yeah, I think we eventually going to have to just run quarterback draws with Cleve every play, because most of them turn into that because we can't seem to find anybody downfield.
Cleve picks up the first down. Bulldogs now inside the red zone, and there's a touchdown.
Ooh, yeah.
Nobody in front of Will Ford, just could not hang on to it. We have to settle for a field goal, and guess what? We do not make it.
Yeah, you know, this is part of how you lose a football game here. You know, you don't make a play and you can't make a field goal, and, you know, we go into overtime.
You go into overtime with that opportunity blown within the last couple of minutes of the game, and Norfolk State wins the toss. They put us on offense first, and we have problems.
Yeah, we go naked on the first play, and, you know, one of our kids busts a scheme, and it's ugly.
And, of course, we have to settle for a field goal, which gets blocked. And now South Carolina State going into the overtime without any points. So you have to keep Norfolk State out of the end zone, and that does not look good because Norfolk State gets a good run down in, and you figure with a good field goal kicker, it's just a matter of time before they knock it down. But how about this? They don't knock it down. So you go into a second overtime, Coach. And right here you have to feel like you know, you've got new life.
Yeah, you do. You do.
On their second overtime, play action, well, not play action, a halfback pass, Darrell Jones hits a receiver for a touchdown, and now we go on offense for the second time. This, I think, is a 4th down play, and Cleveland, oh, no, this is a 3rd down play. We go up top. Matt Washington has it for a moment, gets it knocked out of his hands. It was just that close, and now we come up with the 4th down play to Phillip Morris.
Yeah, and, you know, we throw the football here. It might have been better if it had been a little more outside, but, you know, he tries to make a play and can't quite make it.
That's the end of the ball game. South Carolina